Right, we are filming this
We are
time.
filming.
This time to keep track of everything. We've also
There we
got
go.
a timer. I hope our head is not in the camera. There you go. Yeah, so we're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Back for more.
I can see it clearly.
You can see it clearly now.
I can keep track.
Now.
And now when we're getting to
The
like
rain is gone.
18-minute mark, we have to start slowing down and cutting out sometimes. And yeah.
Slowing down. Slice it down.
Yeah. So hoping the lighting is a lot better. Still got some editing to do in the last episode.
Yep.
But yeah, like last episode we spoke about how there you go.
Good
memory. So we did a video on lighting and audio and all of the above. So the audio
reflections.
Yeah, reflections, lighting. So watch this space, there's more to come. So there's more stuff in the background now to make it more exciting. That's for you, Rock. We know that you mentioned you would like a bit more exciting background, so there you go.
Okay.
And the lighting, I think we've got it. There's enough light coming from different angles. There's enough contrast being showed. I think we'll see. Yeah, let us know in the comments if you guys are happy, if it's looking better. I'm hoping we are less fuzzy as well. We've got a different app, a paid-for app, and they call it a native app, and then there's I don't know what you call the next one, but we're not using the native app anymore on the phone that we're filming on.
Yes.
So it should be filming a lot clearer, and it should be filming a lot better. So I had the settings at max, thinking that maximum settings is going to give you the most clear and most all of the above.
Yeah.
That's not the case. Apparently, we've got to have specific settings, especially for what we got here. So it was
certainly
max.
Certainly, and I think the big thing is just understanding how to put things together in such a way that it gets the best across that we need to get across. So well done on that. It's good.
Thank you. Yeah, we learn the hard way.
Yeah, and in time we'll get more lighting and more this and more that. And they say never despise small beginnings. So we're not despising small beginnings.
No, never despise small beginnings.
I like that. It's the way to be. It's the way to be.
Yeah. Well, we're slowly working our way away from using our Pepsi stack. We're not only to 3 6-packs.
With a plunky in between.
Yeah.
A plank, a board.
And we've got 3 lights up doing the contrasts. It's a little bit lighter on that side, a little bit warmer on this side, or cooler on that side, warmer this side.
Yes.
Yeah. So there goes some changes and upgrades to the setup.
What do you call it? The studio.
The
lounge.
It's just our setup for the time being.
Yes.
Yeah. And then we'll see if we can clean up the audio in that other app that we've got.
Of course, yeah. That would be nice to see if we can get that right.
I was fortunate enough to be invited around to do a photo shoot a music video for another lady singing a song in Afrikaans.
Okay.
And all of that we've learned, or that I've learned this week and last little while about lighting, came through quite a bit. I've learned about how to do the contrast and what warm lights are, soft lights, and all of the above. So when the guy told me go get the softbox, I was like, I know exactly what that is. I'm like,
yes.
Yeah, so he thought I had experience in this field. I'm like, no, I just watched 2 20-minute long videos.
Yes.
So there you go. It just shows you guys are conscious and you pay attention. Would you try to learn and absorb as much as you can. Yeah, world is your oyster. You can take it. Go anywhere you'd like to. Do anything you want to.
Yeah, and I think it's choosing to educate yourself and improve your scope of understanding and your knowledge base. It's always important to bring it into where you're at and where you're wanting to go and what you want to achieve with your life. I look at where I'm at and where you're at in our different life phases, and it's fascinating to see the advancements that you're making, which were not available to me at my age. When I was your age, at my day, yes, if you want to call it that. Yeah. Cell phones are never even heard of, let alone being what they are today and what they've become. So it's fascinating to see how people make choices and the things that you need to do to enhance where you're at or where you're wanting to go and what you want to achieve. That's very good. I've been watching some YouTube videos this week of a guy talks about different companies and what happened to them. And there were two particular companies, which was the one was GoPro and the other one was the CrossFit.
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating to see how, from what they were to what they grew to what they are now today. It's how some silly choices along the way have been made by the runners of the business or the managers or management of the business, or opportunities they didn't identify and adapt to when they should have. And as you know, on the YouTube one, it talks about going from a $1 billion business to a penny stock business today.
That's for GoPro.
And that's for GoPro. Yeah, how they didn't see opportunities when they should have, and cell phones today, as they are, even like we're recording on a cell phone, these meetings, and they didn't see them coming for them, and they just thought they were untouchable, and boom.
It's very similar to the story of Kodak.
Very similar.
Yeah. If you want to know what you're talking about, just do a little bit of research on Kodak.
Yeah.
Like you say, it's just about choosing and choice. So we'd like to start a series, and maybe we'll do it in the next episode. We can talk a little bit about choice and choosing.
Yeah.
There's a lot of power in choice.
Tremendous amount.
You are the master of your own reality sometimes, not always.
Yeah.
I don't actually know how true that is, because from a Christian perspective, can you actually say that's true? You're the master of your own reality.
In a way, I wouldn't say your own reality, but if you master your choices and you choose right, and God honors whatever it is, or things seem to, as the world would see it, they fall into place. We're called to make decisions. And we can make a decision, I'm going to try this and see what comes from it. Or the other one is, I could make a decision to do nothing and wait for time to pass. And in time passing, I'll see what happens. But during that time, so many opportunities will come across your path, which you'll discard or discount or miss. And when you're ready to move, the opportunity to capitalize on that has already gone past.
Yeah.
So it's one of those sad things. It happens. I know that I've done that a lot in my life, and I've decided, along with working with you now and doing these things here, no more wasting time, none whatsoever, and starting to just eliminate things across the board wherever they need to be eliminated. Just get rid of stuff.
Yeah,
cleaning up my cell phone. Just getting rid of things that are distractions that have no value actually for me. Sorry about that. And it's important to do that. And one of the things I've also chosen to do is to trim down again and lose weight and to eat differently. And as you know, there's you can do different fasts, and that maybe we could do that. Well, I could do that a little bit as well, because a stick life of mine needs to become a slim life like yours. But for me, it's a question of I'm choosing no longer to feast or to overeat, but I want to eat right and fast, and fast for better health, in a sense. And then I'll obviously bring in the spiritual side as well for me, because the more you fast, the more you get to be in tune and hear from God what it is that you want to do. But I choose to eat better, I choose to live a better life, and I choose to be more active. And I think those are things that are important.
Could definitely expand upon that. So if you guys are keen and interested, not that you have a choice at the moment, but the next episode we'll probably start it then and speak about choice and the power of choice. And then we'll just make a series about it. I think we haven't started a series yet. We've just been sort of talking and yapping about stuff.
Yeah, and it's been fun.
Yeah, it's been fun. I think we've grown. We've improved our surroundings around us. We've improved our setup. We've now got a timer to see where we are in the video, so we now know where we are, what we're doing. The background's looking better. We've got
very nice.
So we've got 3 or 4 new subscribers not too bad for 2 weeks of work.
Not too bad.
Working it out, we're getting our way there. I've learned how to use the computer system. What I mean by that is between Canva and CapCut and all the stuff that we're using to try and get the audio fixed up, the editing fixed up, getting the videos posted. And the next thing to do is I'm going to be away for a little bit. And I want to learn how to do the scheduling. So I'm going to post everything and upload it all before I go, 2 days before I go. And then we'll schedule it for that next week to come out.
Awesome.
So we shall see.
Be really,
we're going to figure everything out, and then we'll start the series, and I can learn then how to make a playlist and how to add everything to that.
Yeah.
And it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult. It's
just applying.
Yeah. Learning
choosing to apply yourself.
There you go. So there's a guy we were speaking with. We had a coffee with a group again, and one of the sons of our guy that we were talking about the last time.
Yes.
He and the son has decided to just teach himself how to learn about using a camera. And the photos that he was showing me, it's like professional level, and he's never been through a class or a course or anything. He's all just learned through YouTube.
Really?
Watched on YouTube how to do it. He says he actually he taught himself through taking photos of nature. So he learned with the whole settings, what ISO is, what shutter speed is, and how to adjust it all. Yeah, I'm still figuring it out. I know shutter speed is the amount of time that the shutter's open to let light in and then closes again. And ISO, I can't remember what that is, and gets the lighting of the camera itself.
Sure.
So we've got our setting here. So let's just say this white light, this light or this wall is like 5,000 Kelvin, and you can set that camera to 4,000, and then it makes it more yellow or more bright. I think the higher the Kelvin is. Anyway, see, like I said, we're learning about stuff.
There you have it. Fascinating. Yeah. Fascinating to see this. There's just so much involved in filmography and filming stuff. I guess it's what you put out there that really counts, and how it captures people's attention or doesn't.
Yeah.
So it's good to have that, and I guess I need to step up and learn as well. Understand what it is that you're doing. Although they always say, leave it up to those that know and they can do, but it also would be nice to know.
I can teach you a little bit now before.
I'm sure you will.
Before we go, I can show you how to do some editing, talk a little bit more about the lighting. But that's very straightforward. So we've got our lightings now set up in a way that it casts some shadows. So it's not just one plain background. The only thing I'm still trying to figure out, and that's why we've got this now third light in the middle, is to try and figure out why are we so fuzzy. And from my understanding, that's the frame rate in lower light settings. If the frame rate is too high and the ISO and the shutter speed are too high, then it lets too much light in and it creates like a halo around us.
Really?
My understanding of it. Okay. So I don't know. The other thing, it was on the native camera app on the
Oh yes, on my
camera,
cell phone,
yeah. If I would move my hand across like this, it would try and focus then on my hand, and then would make everything brighter, and then it sometimes locks in. So then that will change, and you can actually see it in, I think it was a third video, one of the first 2 or 3 of the actual videos, not just the intro video. You can actually see that the camera goes lighter and darker, and your face, I think, and my face goes brighter and darker throughout the video.
Oh, right, there you have it.
So that's why there's now a new camera app and configuration that we've got going. It locks it in now and it's set.
Settles it, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
It would be nice if we had a third person to just make sure that I'm lit nicely. We know that you are lit nicely.
Yeah, I'm lit.
Yeah, lit.
Sure.
So yeah, it's just, we'll start the series about choice and see what it's all about.
That'll be good.
Well, see if we can yap long enough to actually have it included in multiple episodes. And maybe this can actually be the first of the choice episode, because we've already spoken quite a bit about choice and the power of it and choosing to fast and better yourself. I don't know, I think we've got a lot to talk about when it comes to that.
Sure.
So yeah, maybe we'll do episode 1 of choice tomorrow.
Maybe.
Or for the next episode, whenever we film it.
Yeah, we've had a really tough week as far as things are going on in the world. It was quite tragic with that unfortunate human being that decided to take Charlie's life, Charlie Kirk in America. And his choice was kill the man.
Okay. Unalive.
Okay.
We cannot
unalive. Sorry. His choice was to unalive the man. Can you say assassinate as well?
I think it should be fine.
Can, yeah.
I think you can.
And that it was a terrible choice, mainly because the rest of his life is
gone.
It's over. Charlie's life is gone, but this youngster, his life is over as well. He will probably never see the light of day, in a sense, outside of four walls again, which is tragic, and a person who I wouldn't have been surprised if one day he would have become the president of America. And he's now been unalived, and that's just it. It's very tragic. The outflow from that, fascinating though, is Charlie had 1.3 million followers or subscribers. I don't know how those things work. YouTube. And he just literally within days grew to 10 million. So it shows you the power and the impact of words and actions. And it's a pity that his life was taken, and the impact that it's had that has been so huge. And I'm appalled at how many people take joy in this unfortunate incident. And funny enough, I've never met the man, and I just knew of him. I'd watched many of his videos, listened to many of his incredible conversations, debates that he's had, and the love that he showed. He was, in my opinion, was very neutral, although a lot of people say he was divisive and racist and all. I never saw that. And I noticed how he cared so much for people. And it's, for me, it's sad that you have so many people that literally rejoiced in this incident having taken place. And so it's unnecessary.
It is.
But people are harsh, eh?
That's it. But yeah, like you're saying, there were some tough days in this last week, and it was very heavy. Like it felt like a spirit of serious heaviness. It was over the whole day. Everywhere where I was going, everywhere when I did anything, it just felt, everything felt heavy, and like it just, it feels like if someone's sitting on your chest or something sitting on your chest, like you've got to say something tough, or that when you get home, your dad's going to give you a hiding because you didn't do your homework or something. Like that feeling in the back of your head, or that feeling that you feel. It was the whole of Wednesday, the whole of Thursday, and the whole of Friday.
Yeah, and you remarked on that when you came back from your class that you are party to at the modeling agency, and how there just seemed this weird, completely dark environment and darkness over the whole situation, and to see that this has happened and how it's impacted all over the world. Like, as I was saying, I've never met the guy, I've only watched, but I was emotional about what he'd gone through and what the family's gone through, and it's tragic.
It's interesting. My brother was saying he doesn't understand why it's such a big thing in the world, and I think the reason is Charlie was us. And what I mean by that is, when you watch Donald Trump almost being assassinated, it's like, okay, sure, a great billionaire almost gets assassinated. Who cares? Or not, who cares? I mean, obviously he's got a role. What I mean by that is, if I say what my intention is, what I'm trying to say is that he is almost on a level of unobtainium we can't relate to.
Yes.
Charlie is on a different level. He's us. He's just a man. He's not a billionaire. He's not a political president. He's not anything other than a man who can articulate what his values and beliefs are, and he can defend it well enough with backing in the Bible and his knowledge.
And what an amazing person who doesn't have a degree, didn't have a diploma, none of those things, which he confessed and told students that were studying that, and he was able to hold a conversation or a debate with them. And what a phenomenal person.
Yeah.
self-educated, incredible. But he was a gift to us as society.
Yeah, he was a gift as a person.
Absolute gift.
And I was watching the day after, or 2 days after, I think it was Friday.
Yeah.
There was a stream from Michael Knowles. There's also another activist claimed to be neutral, I think, but a Catholic guy. He had a whole stream about it. We were talking about it. They were having live updates from what they could get through. I didn't watch it obviously live. I watched it afterwards. So I downloaded it and watched it during work hours. But I just found myself cheering up at like hearing what people were saying about him and hearing details about it and just hearing the impact that he had. I was so super emotional, and like you say, I've never met the person, but the impact that he's had across the whole world is
phenomenal.
It's amazing. It's literally what God calls us to be like, and he lived that out.
He lived that. And the God of honor that so many different departments. I saw there's videos going around where his casket was being driven through certain areas. Some biking group clubs, hundreds of bikes leading the way. Hundreds of bikes, and then you have plenty emergency vehicles like the police. And there's like 15, 20, 30 of these vehicles. And then the casket comes behind at later stage. And there was two fire trucks that had these long arms and they'd spun it across a freeway and put the great American flag hung it suspended between the two. And his casket drove through this.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, in America,
So I mean, to answer your question, where you said some people didn't think it was he was neutral, that shows you he was neutral.
Totally, yeah.
And maybe not fully neutral. There were some points where he fights for the right, some points where he fights for the left, and I think he fought more for the right because the right just made more sense. The left was, in my opinion, is a lot more
over radical.
Yeah, and they've pushed too far. But anyway, the point is that he united even people that fought against him to try and get him on the other side or try and get their point across, especially from the left. There's a guy named Parker, something Parker. He went on YouTube Live and had a 20-minute talk where he was like, guys, this is not acceptable. This is not right. And that's another thing. So many of the people that are outspoken left not saying this is not right. I'm switching over to the right now. I can't accept this.
Yeah, it's not acceptable.
Yeah. And I understand where they're coming from because I watched another video where the guy was talking about what pushed this guy, what were the influences behind this guy to be able to do this and get him there to this point where he goes and shoots, where he goes and does the act that he does. And it's because of the media saying that right wings are fascists, and they played all the things, and he had all these points up where he showed that the left media had told everyone that that the right is fascist, and it's tough,
very tough.
Yeah. So our thoughts and prayers go out to his family.
Yep.
And rest in peace, Mr. Kirk.
May God bless that family that's left behind.
Amen.
And surround them with incredible love.
Amen. Amen. The worst part of one of the videos that I watched, they ended it off with 3 days before when he was on a TV set or something. And then as soon as they're done filming and they said cut, then it showed his wife and his daughter specifically running across the stage to go and jump into his arms. Yeah, that broke me. That's how I was in tears for 10 minutes after. I still feel like I'm going to tear up. Anyway, we've reached 23 minutes. So
24 now.
Yeah, I think
that's it. That's a wrap for now. Choice is coming up. We're going to choose to tear up and choose to be who we call to be, and we choose to honor life, honor people, and
respect their opinions and their choices.
Amen to that. Yeah. So this is us slicing out of here. The Mills clan, the two Mills men. Ciao for now.
66%
out of here. There we go. 66% of Mills men. Yeah. We'll have our brother, a younger man, come in and join us one day.
My brother, your younger son.
Yeah.
Charlie, cheers.
Ciao for now.